this is Teacher Mel. Today, I'm going to show you how I conduct a lesson. So this is an example lesson for 5-1 talk. For example, it is already my time. So how do I know that I have a booking? So first we go to my page, which is the 5-1 talk page. And then let's do some logins there. And let's check our, for example, Sunday, these are my lessons. So I only have 9 lessons. So the start of my lessons will be from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So the second one will be 7 p.m. to 9:30. So that's 7 to 10 p.m. Okay, you can check this one. So it's H5 there. So it's tagged as H5. So H5 is more interactive lesson than the PDF file, which our old version of lessons. So the textbook is We Like Sports. So you can open that one, and then you can also open the lesson in a PDF form. You can check that one. But actually, we don't check I don't check my lessons, especially if I have a lot of lessons in a day. I don't check my lessons because every day you'll get used to it, and how you will conduct a lesson, it's up to you what teaching style we will use. So let's go back to home, and this time let's open our 5-1 talk AC. So this is the AC. So that's server connected. As you can see here that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, there's no slots there because I closed that day for 3 days because I have something to do. So on Thursday rather, sorry, I have 4 classes. I have 4 bookings a day. For example, I will enter 4. Now let me go back. I will show you what is H5. Okay, so Camille will have an H5 here. Alright, so this is an example of an H5 lesson. This is more interactive lesson. Now you can see here a monkey. So for example, so this is me. You can see me now. For example, you're going to wait the student to enter. For example, he entered the classroom and you say, "Hi, hello, this is Teacher Mary. How are you today?" If the student is new, you can say, "Hi, hello, this is Teacher Mary. How are you? I'm Teacher Mary and welcome to 5-1 Talk. What is your name?" For example, her name is Sian because one of my students named Sian. "Hello there, Sian. Nice to meet you. I'm Teacher Mary. How are you today?" Good. Are you ready for our lesson today? Alright, so we're going to start. Now listen to me and look at me. Okay? So that's how you grade the student. So when you're going to start, you'll just turn to the next page. Okay. Now today, Sian, before we start to our lesson, we are going to have a song first. We're going to sing the song, and the title of the song is Bingo. So let's sing the song in 1, 2, 3. That's how I deliver it every time I had a song. I always count from 1 to 3. Alright, so you're going to sing the song and you can play that one. So there's the song in the background. Had a dog and you can get anything pops. Okay, let's stop that one. You can get any props that you like to use. Okay, I use this star as my microphone because I don't have a microphone right now. Okay, use this one. For example, use this one. There was a farmer, how do you have? Of course, you have to sing. Okay, and then if you finish that one, very good, Sian. You did good job. You were a great singer or a good singer. So give him a star for that. Because I cannot give a star to student because the student is not in the room yet. So you can give stars. So in H5, we have a new update that we can give unlimited stars to students. But when the student did not update their application, if they're using the old ones, they cannot give you an unlimited stars. That's what happened to me. I thought that the students updated their application that they're using already given. I give stars every transitions, every end of the page. And what happened? My 5 stars are gone. And I don't have any stars at the end of up to the end of the lessons. So luckily I have this one. I have this pink star and it's light and it has light here. See that one? Okay. So this time let's go to the next page. And this will be your title page. So what's my teaching style about this one? Okay, for example, now, Sian, today we are going to have a conversation. This is from lesson 7. I make a line with this conversation and make a circle for this one or a square. This is from lesson 7, unit 12. And the title of this lesson is We Can Cook. Okay, Sian, can you please read the title or please read after me? Okay. In our application, we have this default message that please read after me. So it's already translated into Chinese. But when some of my students can't understand even the Chinese characters, they don't understand that. That's why if the student is level 0, their parents are always beside them. They always guide the student and like. But some of the students, if they're level 0, they just let their daughters or son to have the lesson. That it is very hard for us, especially they don't know even just a simple sentence. Okay, so going back here. Okay, so the title of this lesson is We Can Cook. Now, Sian, can you please read after me? We can cook. Okay, so this is how I make my gestures like that, so he can also read the sentence. Okay, very good, Sian. Now let's take a look at the picture. What do you see in the picture? And I also typed up one, especially for those level 0. What do you see in the picture? Okay, in here, we also have teacher's guide. But I don't really read this teacher's guide here because as you open this one, the student will also see your teacher's guide. So you had to practice ahead of time and read those teacher's guides. But in our old lessons, the PDF files, we have the teacher's guide there that the student cannot see your guides. But in H5, you can open that one and also the student can see that one. So if you're very new using the H5, maybe I suggest that you will read ahead of time or review the lesson ahead of time and see all the teacher's guide. So you will know every lessons, how you will conduct the lessons in every page. Okay? So now going back to our lesson. So what do you see in the picture? Since it is a level 0, the student cannot understand you. That's why I'm saying I will type, okay, Sian, please repeat after me. I will type the sentence and I can see, and then I circle this one. I can see mom. I can see Timmy. Okay, so what are they doing, Sian? And then I ask, what are they doing? I don't know if it's cooking right now. Okay, so what do you see in the picture? What are they doing? And they didn't know what they're doing because they just a level 0 student. The teaching here, it's a level 0. See this one? But there are some level 0s that advance. know how to read and is they're very smart because there's a different student, right? Okay, so after this one, the student, after repeating all the sentences, you can give stars for them. Very good, Sia. Now I'm going to give you a star. Now this time, let's go through the next page. Okay, in our training, actually, before we go to the next page, the transition will be, okay, Sia, before we go to the next page, now let's fly. We did that during the demo. I did that during the demo and also the training. But in the actual, that's what we call reality versus expectation. But I did that when I'm in a mood. Okay, before we go to the next page, let's go fly, let's climb, or let's swim to the next page. You can do that. It's up to you. It's your teaching style. So let's go to the next page. So this is just a transition page where you start the lesson. You cannot discuss this anymore. You can just say, okay, now today, let's have a fun words. So are you ready? So the student will say, I'm ready, teacher. Okay, so let's go to the next page. So that's how I say that. Alright, so Sian, look at the picture. What do you see in the picture? And then I play this one.
Kitchen.
Okay, so it's played. Kitchen. Now, Sian, let's say this word again one more time.
Kitchen.
And then the student will repeat the word. She will say kitchen. She will repeat what she heard.
Kitchen.
Kitchen. Very good, Sian. You did good job. And then I use these active tools again. Sian, this is a kitchen. What is this? And then the student will say kitchen. As a teacher, it's just you're answering you in a phrase or a word. You have to correct them. You have to teach them how to say in a complete sentence. Okay, you can say, this is a kitchen. Can you say that? Okay, very good. Good job. So I'm going to give you another star for that. Alright, so this time let's turn to the next page because we are going to read the sentence. But look at the picture first. What do you see in the picture? Okay, so the student will see. If the student can actually say what he or she can see in the picture, that's good. But if the student cannot say anything, you can say, alright, can you please repeat after me? I can see Timmy and I can see Mom. Now this time, you can say, can you please read the sentence? Let's read the sentence here and then we play it.
We are in the kitchen.
Okay, so, and let's play. We are in the kitchen. So the student will repeat what she or he heard. We are in the kitchen. You can repeat it once, twice. You can repeat the sentence twice. So that's it. And then you will ask the student, where are they? Where is Timmy? Where is Mommy? Where are they? And then, if the student didn't know where they are, if the student they just say kitchen, because this is he or she already know this is a kitchen. You'll also tell them and read again. They are. Do not please repeat this sentence again here, because you're asking your student where are they. Do not say we are in the kitchen because your student is not in the kitchen. So you had to teach them the right way of answering your question. They are. So how I do that? I erase this one and change this into they. They are in the kitchen. So the student or the mommy beside the student will read the sentence correctly. And she answered her question correct, right? Because by reading this once again, I think that's not correct because your question is where are they? And your answer is we are in the kitchen. Alright, so we're done with this one and you give good job. Very good. Sometimes I say good job and very good. That's a lot of praises, right? So let's start to the next page. It's just the same as what you do from the kitchen. Just repeat that one. Alright, so we're done. You give stars. Now this time it's game time. We are going to play some games together. So are you ready? Very good. Okay, so before we start to our game, can you jump or climb? It's up to you how you will do the transition. Okay? And then let's go to the next page. Now, this game will be look, listen, and choose. Listen and choose the correct picture. And then you play.
kitchen,
Okay, so it's place kitchen. Alright, so we have this one or this one. The student is very good at this one. All of my students are very good, especially to games. I think they're just reviewing the lesson before they had the lesson. They will have the lesson. They review ahead of time. That's why they already know what's the answer for this one. Okay, you can click this authorize and sure he will click the right picture that shows kitchens and you give stars. And then, alright, very good. Now let's go to the next page. This will be choose and listen again.
cook,
Okay, so where do you see cook? Okay, so and then he or she will choose. Is it letter? Because the correct answer is letter A, right? Very good again. And I'm going to give you another star. Okay, so this time let's go through the next page because we are going to look and say. Let's see how loud you can. You have to be more energy. You have to give your energy and you have to be more. Let's say it's your voice must be more energetic, I think, because the student will encourage and it is more very engaging for the student. But if you're a boring student, I don't think the student will give his or her attention to you. That's why but I did not shout, but my voice is always loud. Now let's say this for 3 times. Let's say kitchen. Okay, you can click this good one here. Another one, kitchen, and then click it, and then say kitchen louder, kitchen. I do this gesture here. Good, see it. Now give me some high five. Okay, some high five for that. And then you did good job. And let's turn to the next page because this time let's talk. I use this one. Very cool. And then I say we are going to have a role play. Let's read some dialogues and let's have a role play. Are you ready? I always say that. I don't know because from the old lessons that we have, the teacher's guide that we are going to have a role play. Now we're going to have a role play. There's a teacher's guide after that, but the student cannot see that. Okay, so let's talk. But here it's just only let's talk. You can open this one if you want to see what. So this page objective. This is a transitional page. It's a purpose to get the student ready for the next part of the lesson. So get student ready for the conversation part. Let's talk. Are you ready? You have every transition phase. You have to say, "Are you ready?" You have to say that. So the student will know if you are going to have a new activity. Okay. Now let's get started. If the students say, "Yay, I'm ready," let's get started. Okay, so before that, look at the picture here. What do you see in the picture? For example, her name is Sally. The student Sally, Lisa, Alisa, or Camille. Okay, now I can see Teeny. I can see Mom. I circled the picture here. And they are talking about the kitchen. Now this time, Sally, we are going to have a role play. Now you will be Mom I grab this one, screenshot this one, and send to her. So she will know who is she in the role play. I grab that one, for example, what is this? And I do this gesture. So she will know if it is her turn. And then I screenshot again this Timmy here, and then I play. But before the role play, you have to play, of course.
What is this?
You have to play.
This is the kitchen.
So the student will hear the correct pronunciation and how they read the sentence, and then start the role play. So I think it's by 5 pages for the role play. So, but every page you have to ask your student. For example, okay, this one, for example, can we cook food in here? Yes, we can. So, mommy can. Then I type the question. For example, Sally, can they cook food in the kitchen? And then I wait for the answer, because you have to ask them for their comprehension, if they really understand your role play, right? So it's not just a role play. It is for you to check the comprehension of the students here. Now let's go to the next page, and then alright, so this time, Sally, we are going to play again. It's game time again. So are you ready? That's how I say it. And then let's start. This will be choose, drag, and say. So what can you find in the kitchen? If the student is just level 0 and doesn't know how to use this one, you can help her or help him. You can drag first the things that you can see in the kitchen. You can put that one. Okay, so that is things that we can find in the kitchen. And then refresh and then authorize. So the student will know the things that he can find in the kitchen. So it will be very easy for her or him. But the student is a bit advanced. He already know what to do with this one. Okay, so going on, now let's turn to the next page. This will be look, guess, and say. Now this time, what is on the card? So we have bathroom, kitchen, cook, and bath. Now let's close these cards here. You have a teacher's guide here. This page purpose is the student to practice the keywords they have learned. I actually did not read this teacher's guide. It's only see, look, guess, and say, and the student already know what to do. But it's look, guess, and say, right? So number 3, lead student through the activity. So the teacher, what can you see? Press all the buttons and shuffle the cards. Then click the cards one by one, and then term, get, say the words. Okay. So how I do this? I just authorize this and let them open the cards and say what they see. It's up to them. Okay. I use this authorize and let the student to open the cards, and they will say what do they see, and they will read the word that they see. Okay, so going on. If they are finished with this one, good job. Very good job. Okay, so give me some high five again. Okay, so this time let's turn to the next page, and this will be look and say. Say the phrases as fast as you can. I do these gestures. Yeah, so they will know that they have to read fast, right? So the word with watch this is I read the phrase first, and then the student will repeat that, and I click the start button. Go. Okay, so the student will already know what they are going to say, and then so we have. Okay, the phrase is just repeating because for them to memorize the phrase, because they're Chinese, they're not the Filipino we already know that the Chinese character is very far, right? I already told that on my actual lesson having a level 3. So because the curriculum of the Chinese government is different from us. They are focusing on remembering. I don't know. They have to remember every part. They are focusing on remembering. I don't know. I just read some articles about them. That's how their system, their education system in China, remembering. Of course, especially in mathematics, I think there's no shortcuts in mathematics unless you memorize all the formulas, right? Okay, so going back, so this will be spin and say. So this time you're going to spin and say. You're going to click this one. I use this my finger, and if the student didn't know how or she will do that, say this one. So and authorize this one, and the student will click and use. So I will this one for. Can we wash dishes in here? And then, yes, we can, or no, we can, because we're talking about the kitchen. For example, the next one will be. Oh, can we sleep in here? So the answer will be no. Of course, no, we can. If the student didn't know the question, you can type that one and translate into Chinese. Okay, so let's go to the next page. Now we're done with the lesson, and let's do some wrap up with our lesson. Okay, so are you ready? Alright! I'm very happy because we're done. Right? So we've learned 2 words today, Sally. So the first word that we have learned, now look at the picture here. What is this? If the student just say kitchen, you have to correct them again. Let them speak and say in a complete sentence. This is a kitchen. Very good. And then repeat the words 3 times. Let's say kitchen, kitchen, kitchen. Good job. Okay. And then for this sentence here, just repeat what did you do here? So repeat with cook. Now this time, let's read the sentence twice, okay? Can we cook in here? Very good. Once again. Good job. Alright, so I'm going to give you another star. And then keep star. Okay, so if you have more time, so we can see here that if there's still time, try this one. Some of my students, we finished the lesson in less than 20 minutes, and that's why I opened this one. To do more, this will be some supplementary activities. Okay. I think this supplementary activities to supplement the activities for the 25 minutes, because you don't have, it is not allowed you to leave early if you finish the lesson. Okay, so for example, I open this one and this, because we still have plenty of time, we are going to do some more activities. This will be look and say. Now, can you please read after me? If the student cannot read this one, of course this is level 0, you have to read the question. Because level 0 to 1, it's 70% for the teacher to talk and 30% for the students. And with no dead air for that. Now let's read. What is Timmy doing? What is Timmy's mom doing? And of course, the student cannot answer that one. You have to tell them what's the correct answer. Timmy, maybe, I don't know what Timmy is doing here. Okay, Timmy want or like to eat cookie. Okay, and then that's it. And let's close this one. You did good job. Now before we sing again the song, I open my notes here. So which is a feedback. I always copy this one and then paste this one and then send to my student. Okay, before we end the lesson, what words did you learn today? And I use these gestures again. So the mom and beside the student will read the questions that I sent, the message that I sent them. And of course the mom will tell the student what words that the student learned. For example, they learned kitchen and cook. Okay, if they say kitchen and cook, always correct them. I learned, the words that I learned are kitchen and cook. That's how you're supposed to teach your students. Let them answer you in a complete sentence, always. Not a phrase, not a word, but in a complete sentence, because you are teaching English here. Okay, so we're done with that one. So this time we are going to sing the song. But before that, I'm going to give you another star. So give stars again. Okay, I use this one also, this flower, this I love you. Use that I love you before we end the lesson, and I do that one. Okay, you can give big heart to teacher Mary. And then the goodbye song. You can play the one. And I dance.
Bye bye, goodbye. Bye 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 bye, goodbye.
Okay, I dance. Sometimes I dance, especially if I'm very happy because that is my last lesson that night of that day. I am very happy. I dance. I'm very excited. Okay, you can use this one, and that's it. That's so. I'm going to close this one. So this is an example of a level 0 H5 lesson. Okay, oops. Now let me show you this one. I also have this. Oops, now. A default feedback that I use here. This I just copy this one and send to my student. This is every time we end the lesson, I always send this one. Thank you so much for having me as your teacher. You are very attentive in class. I am very proud of you. Keep up the good work and please evaluate our lesson after this class. See you. Why we always say please to evaluate our lesson after this class? Because this is very important. You had a satisfactory rate that you have to maintain 100% every cut off. So this time is 0 because every before the end of the cutoff it will automatically back to 0, and then the first day of the cutoff, for example, the cutoff will be 16 to 31. This is the next cutoff. So if they evaluated the lesson, it will automatically becomes 100 again if you will get a good reviews. But if you will get bad reviews, it will start at 75, I think. So that's it. I hope you've learned a lot, and if you would like to apply 5-1 Talk, I am willing to help you with that. I am here. You can send message for me on Facebook. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. I hope you've learned a lot from me. I am just a newbie. I'm just turning 1 year on December 27, and I'm still learning. As an ESL teacher, I'm still learning, and I have a lot of things to learn. I know that there are some areas that I have to learn and improve because we're not perfect, right? Alright, so again, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you like it. Please comment down below and like and subscribe to my channel.